Okay, good morning, welcome back. So now we are continuing with our Tkinter lectures. This is the third one. Third one starts with the example more canvas 2 of the same file. Okay, several Tkinter codes 1. So now my draw canvas is rather simple. I'm going to create first one rectangle. So canvas is your canvas object. Create rectangle, create underscore rectangle is a method. To create a rectangle, you need to give it two opposing points, 1020 and 150, 200. So remember 1020 will be somewhere on the top and 150, 200 will be somewhere in the bottom. All right. First rectangle is filled with green. Now, then you go on to create another rectangle, 40, 70 to 190, 250, and this one is filled with orange. So let's run this guy. There you go. First a green. Notice first you drew a green rectangle, then you drew an orange rectangle. Because you constructed the orange later, it shows up in front of you. Okay, the green is hidden behind. So this is a case of depth. So depth. All right, so the green one has greater depth. It's hidden behind. Okay, so let's kill this. You get a bye because as soon as main loop ends, we want our computer to tell us bye. Okay, so let's try another one. Okay, okay, so now let's run this. Aha, now what happened? How come green is in the front and orange in the back? Well, that's because we made the orange first, rectangle first, and then we constructed the green rectangle. So the latter one, the one that is made afterwards, comes to the front. Okay, kill this, you get a bye. Okay, now let's see what we do in the next one, right? Okay, I'm starting with a margin of 10. So at the margin level, until width minus margin, height minus 1. So I'm building a huge orange rectangle. Now second rectangle is 10, 20, 150, 200. It is green. Okay. How do I change the green rectangle to fit it in the center? Now that's some nice work you will have to do. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So let us understand what this what this margin is about. So margin, you see this white band, that is a margin. How wide is the margin? It is 10 pixels wide. So 10 pixels thick, 10 pixels thick, 10 pixels thick. So how have you, this looks like a little more, but regardless. Okay, let's understand. 0.00 is at the very end of the white one. All right, this is 0.500 500. Okay, because my entire window is 500 500 wide. All right, I have this canvas which is fit right inside, perfectly fit. I'm taking a margin of 10 by 10. So margin, so that point is margin, so 10 by 10. Okay, and the last point is width minus margin, height minus margin. Width and height are 500 each, so this point, this last point, is 490 490. All right, now what is this black band? That black band is because of the width of 5 pixels. In other words, I want the boundary to be width of 5. Okay, so I'm filling it with color orange. That is my first rectangle, the orange one. So orange one starts from here to here and so on. Okay, now the green rectangle, I'm starting at x coordinate 10 and y coordinate 20. So I'm starting it there and going until 150, 200. So 150 pixels across and 200 pixels down. That is my last point. Now, question is, how would you change the green rectangle to fit it in the center? If my rectangle is 500 by 500, the central point is 250, 250. Okay, so I want this center to be here. All right, I want this center to be here. What is the center of the present green rectangle? So I'm at 10 to 150. Okay, so the width of my rectangle is 140. Okay, so in other words, 10 to 150, what is the middle point? Well, that is the average. 10 plus 150 is 160, over 2 is 80. You understand? So 80 is here. Likewise, 20 to 200, 20 to 200, average of 20 and 200. 20 plus 200 is 220. Half of that is 110. So 80 and 110, that is the center. But I want that center to be somewhere here. Let's think about it and come back. All right, I'll stop my video for now and I want an answer when we come back.